I feel breathe. Get on my knees and my head to the sky. When in the dark, hella lost. Help me shine, let a light on my yeah. Gumtung abantu, namding gumtung abantu. Gumtung abantu, namding gumtung abantu. Jabulela puti, jabulela sisi.
What's happening is that we're experiencing water problems in Lekwa-Temane local municipality right now. So actually it's all over the place, but here we are fighting these tankers. The problem is that we've got tankers in our municipalities, in our communities, that have been running for the past over 10 years, if I'm correct, but I stand to be corrected. These water tankers, they've been running in our municipalities, giving us water. There are no running water from our taps in our communities. So therefore, we are also going to the municipality to speak with the coalition council with regards to the water problem that we are facing. The Metro Fibre project, where only 6 individuals or subcontractors have subcontracted from Forever, the main subcontractor of Metro Fibre, on a multi-million rand project. So basically, that is what the youth and the members of the community are fighting for and are protesting for, because of the injustice that Metro Fibre and Forever project have allowed in their community, so that these people can continue digging in their community with a way leave. The way leave gave them authority to just dig in Christiana Town, but not the Lekwa-Temane community sections like your Ward 7, Ward 6, part of it, which is in the townships. So those people, they use that way leave to come and dig in our community. And since November 2021, ladies and gentlemen, since November 2021, these 6 subcontractors have been working and benefiting alone on a multi-million rand project. So that is what our youth and the people of the community are protesting for. So welcome to Lekwa-Temane podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it is bringing you this live. Intellect. Welcome to Lekwa-Temane podcast, where we are bringing you this protest live. As I have stated, the reason why the youth and the members of the community are protesting right now, having a peaceful protest, it is with regards to those 3 points I've mentioned: the Metro Fibre project, the land, which is the stands, and also the water crisis in the community. Our nation, our running government right now, or the ruling party right now, I don't know with regards to this water issue what they are thinking, because of the cost of living is too high right now. If I was the running party, if I was leading it, I was going to ensure that my people got water so that they can be able to have to plant their own food. The rate of unemployment is too high in our communities, more especially black communities. So therefore, the food prices are also high because of COVID-19. Because of, if petrol and diesel goes up, farmers and everybody has to increase the prices of the food. Do you understand? So if the water crisis can be resolved in our communities, what that mean is that people can have their own gardens. They can plant their own tomatoes, potatoes, onions, and be able to feed themselves. But how are they going to be able to do that when we do not have water in our running taps? We've been having water tankers for the past 10 years. Do you understand that? We've been having water tankers for the past 10 years. Millions and millions of rands have been paid towards those water tankers every month. Every month. So you can imagine, over 10 years, roughly over 10 million has been paid towards the company that is owning these water tankers. Those millions, over 10 million, those millions, they could have been utilized to definitely fix, if there is a problem with our water system, those millions, they could have been utilized to fix those systems. Do you understand? So That is the injustice that our people are protesting for today. That is the injustice that our people and the youth are protesting for today. Yes, they may not be hundreds of thousands of them right now, but what they are doing is that they are representing those who are sitting at home. They are representing their grandmothers. They are representing their brothers and sisters. We have members of the community. We may not be blood related with them. They may not be blood related with them, but those members of the community have to take medication. Where are they? Where they have to take medication, they have to cook, they have to eat before they take their medication. But with this water problem, do you understand? That cannot happen. With this water problem, that cannot happen. Do you understand? So the youth and the members of the community right now, they are not saying that they are fighting for themselves alone, but they are fighting for their community. They are becoming the voice of the voiceless in their community, and they are standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, and they are becoming the voice of the voiceless. Do you understand? So that is something that they are doing right now. They are not being selfish like our leaders, who are only thinking of their pockets right now. Our political leaders, they don't think of the people. They think only of their pockets. But you will see them next year. In fact, starting from this year, you're going to see them. You're going to see them. They're going to be running around asking for votes. Do you understand? They're going to be running around asking for votes from the very same people whom they are depriving them their normal human basic needs. Do you understand that? They are depriving them their normal human basic needs like water, jobs, job creation. Do you understand? So this youth right now here, they are fighting for their community. This is a peaceful protest. This is a peaceful protest. As you can see that the traffic cops are here, the police are here, they are controlling traffic, as you can see. So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in South Africa, stand up for your people. Be the voice of the voiceless, as it is what the youth is doing right now. They are becoming the voice of the voiceless in their community. They are standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves in their community. They are doing this out of their own time, because they know that an injury to one is an injury to all, even though people are not here to come and support. But I know that they have the youth in their prayers. I know that they have the youth in their minds. Listen, what this youth and this gentleman are doing right now, they are standing up against the injustice of political leaders. They are standing up against corruption. That is why maybe most of the time, or mostly, most people are not here because they are scared. To understand, like, if a political leader is going to see me, then therefore next time when I'm going to look for a job or I'm going to look for a tender, they're not going to give me that tender or job, because they saw me that I was busy marching with the people who were fighting for the people. To understand? So let me rather stay home and think that one day when the tender comes in or a job opportunity comes in, what's going to happen is that one day when that comes in, I will be given a job. But let me tell you something, young men, young women who are staying at home right now and not joining this youth, you're not going to get that job. You're not going to get that business. It is as clear as that. You're not going to get that job. You're not going to get that business, because let me tell you why. The people who are being greedy right now, who only wants to benefit on these tenders, who only want to benefit in these tenders, those people are not, they do not care about you, and they don't even care about your children. Because if they cared about you and your children, if they cared about you and your children and your family, they were not going to be greedy at the first place. They were not going to be greedy at the first place. So right now they are being greedy. They are being greedy right now. It shows that they do not care about you. Do you understand? Because of what they want to doing is that, what they are doing is that, they are depriving you of your basic human rights. Do you understand? So my brother, my sister, you will never get that job. You will never get that job, my brother, my sister, if you're not standing up for yourself right now. You will never get that job if you're not standing up for yourself right now. At least the youth are right here right now fighting for you and your families. Do you understand? They've come out right now, becoming the voice of the voiceless. They are standing up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, and they're becoming the voice of the voiceless right now. Now, like I've said, they are not only doing this for themselves, but they are doing this for their entire community. For those who are not able to come here right now and come and join the protest, it is what they are doing. They are saying that they do not obviously fear no one right now because of they do not care because of they are doing this for the future of their children. They are doing this for the future of their children and the future of their families. If you do not stand up today and fight today for the future of your children and for the future of your grandchildren, who's going to fight for them? Who's going to fight for them? So you are sitting at home. I'm speaking with you out there when you're going to look at this video right now on the Lekwa-Temane podcast. It does not matter where you are in the country. Stand up and fight for your rights because of you have a right. You have a right to receive a basic service delivery in your community. You have a right to have access to water. Like I've mentioned earlier on that the youth are not only protesting for the Metro Fibre project, they are also protesting for the water crisis in Lekwa-TeemaneLocalMunicipality. They are also protesting for the land, the stands. Why is it, by the way, that the only time when a black person needs a land to stay on, why is it that it is easy to give them a land to build an RDP, but when it's coming to the industrialization land, when it's coming to the business land, when a black person or a black man goes to these municipalities and our government and say, I need a piece of land for business, I need a piece of land for industrialization, which is growing the economy of Lekwa-TeemaneLocalMunicipality, and they hit them with a lot of rules and regulations. But when they go and say, I want a stand, which is right now is a problem, they've been fighting for their stands for the past 2-3 years right now. But anyway, at the end, they're going to get a piece of land, which is only going to accommodate their yard and that RDP. Why is it that a black person has to struggle every time when they need land for business or industrialization? But we've been governing. Apparently, supposedly, we are the black. There is a black government that is running our country right now. Our country is ran by a black government, but black people are still struggling. Our country is being ran by a black government, but black people are still struggling. The rate of unemployment is too high. There are no jobs in our communities. Corruption is too high, especially in black communities. But we have a black government. Those people do not care about black people. Right now, it's black people oppressing black people. Those who knows the law right now, they're even using the law against black people. Our government are even using the apartheid legal system against some of the laws from the apartheid legal system. They are using it today against our people. But we are saying that we've won. We have a black democracy. But if we sit down and look at many things in our communities, a black person is still suffering today. We are how many years now into democracy? What has that done for us? Only a few percent of people in our country are controlling and owning the economy. Every time when a black person needs something, they have to protest. But that few people, that few percentage, when they need something, they don't need to protest. They just go straight and speak with the municipal manager and they call the mayor, and then those people who are leading us, they're giving them whatever they want, anytime they want. But us black people, every time we need something that the Constitution of South Africa has promised us, we have to fight for the things that the Constitution of South Africa has promised us. Why must we fight for those things? The Constitution of South Africa is saying that we must have those things. It is the basic rights of a human being. But every time when we need those things, we have to fight. We have to protest. Why is that? But supposedly we are being ran by a black government. But black people have to always struggle. They must always fight. Now they are fighting for water. A human basic need. A human basic need. Whereas if there was running water in our taps, come on, there's people that can plant food, they can plant potatoes, tomatoes, onions and everything, you understand, and feed themselves and start businesses of fruit and veg. But how can they do that? How can they do that when we do not have water in our taps? When we're being supplied with water by water tankers, they take a week, they take 2 weeks before they come. They take 2 weeks to 3 weeks before they even come in other sections. So how are we supposed to survive? How is a black person supposed to survive? Our politicians, our leaders, what is happening is that they are sitting in their townhouses, smart houses. They can afford to buy water. In fact, they are staying in town for a reason, because they know that the services in town, most people who are staying in town is white people. And I will tell you right now, if we will go to white suburbs, if we will go to white sections, and we interview them, they will tell you that the only thing that they're struggling with right now is electricity like everybody, but water, they are not struggling with water. They got water running from their taps. Do you understand that? But black people must suffer with water. And that is why I'm saying right now, you will find these political leaders staying in town because they know that the services in town are running smoothly. That is why I am saying to you, and I've been saying to you, that right now it is no longer white people who are oppressing black people. It is no longer white people oppressing black people right now, but it is black people oppressing black people. It is black on black right now. It is black on black. Why is that? Our government it's ran by a black political party. Why are they not fighting for our needs? All we are asking for is water. All we are asking for is access to land. Not only land for stances for your RDP or for your bond house. No. We want land. We want business land. We want industrialization land. Do you understand that? No. We want those things. Do you understand? So, this is the reason why our youth is fighting right now. A black person must always fight. Why is that, Cyril Ramaphosa? Why is that? Why is that a black person, before they get what they need, what the Constitution has promised them, before they can get it, why do they have to protest first? Why do they have to fight first? Before they get what they've been promised. Why? ANC, why? Huh? Why? Is that fair? That is not fair at all. That is not fair at all. But it is okay. If that's what you want, I think one day you will find yourself in big problems or in big trouble. This is the very same youth, ladies and gentlemen, that was protesting on the 22. They were protesting on the 22, and they were assaulted by the subcontractors who are subcontracting under Foreverness Project, which is the main subcontractor to Metro Fibre. Right here, this is where one of them was hit by a car of one of the subcontractors who were driving a car. Right here at this Christiana Golf Club. This is where one of them was hit by a car, and some of them were assaulted by those subcontractors. A case has been opened. So far, they are stating that the investigation officer is investigating the matter. We will see. We'll keep you posted. There is a footage of that protest of the 22 of February 2023. There is a footage of it. It is not yet online because of it is going to be utilized as an evidence in a court of law by the plaintiff's lawyers. Whom, when the plaintiff's lawyers is done assessing the footage, the plaintiff's lawyers, obviously by law, will have to make a copy and give it to the defendant's attorneys, and the defendants, also the plaintiff's attorney, by law will make a copy of that footage and give it to the prosecutor, because of, I believe that the court must also have access to the footage to analyze it, etc. So this is where, right here, this is where one of the protesters last week on the 22 of February, he was hit by a car that was being driven by one of the subcontractors, as I have stated right now. Do you understand? Not only that, we had a meeting with the mayor, asking the mayor with regards to this project of Metro Fibre. We had a meeting with the mayor, asking the mayor that, and also with council right after the incident. and which the mayor has stated that there is nothing he can do to stop the project. There's nothing that he can do to stop the project, and it's going to be unfair to tell the six subcontractors who have subcontracting from Metro Fibre. It is going to be unfair to tell them and inform them that they must leave the project. Do you understand? It is what they are saying. But, ladies and gentlemen, the 6 subcontractors have benefited from this tender since November 2021. Multi-million rand project. How is that fair? If they have been asked to leave and give women and the youth and the disabled a chance to also tender and subcontract from this. Before this project came here, these people, they used to go and fight with other main subcontractors like your Temi, who are busy renovating the Christiana Hospital project, and Sanral on N12. They used to go there. There's 6 businessmen. They used to go there and tell them that, you know what, out of the total value of the project, we need 30%. 30% of the project must be given to the community legally. You know, they used to go there and fight and ask for the 30% to be given to the community so that community members, SMMEs, youth, women, and disabled people, they can be able to benefit from that project. But now they are the main subcontractors and they do not want to give 30% to the community. How selfish is that? How selfish is that? When it's their turn, and let us entertain this thing of their subcontractors, their main subcontractors. Let us entertain it, because they are really not main subcontractors. Or they are really not main contractors here. They are not. This project is a project of Lekwa-TeemaneLocalMunicipality community members as a whole. It is not their project, but they have made it their own. They've even taken the law onto their own hands and started assaulting people, assaulting the youth who are protesting this injustice that Metro Fibre has allowed of the tendering system and laboring system that Foreverness project has allowed. They assaulted. Some of those youth and community members are here right now. Do you understand? So it is unfair, ladies and gentlemen, and they've requested an audience of Foreverness project's owner or manager, I think it's owner, to come and meet with them countless times so that he can come and hear their cries. Do you understand? And not even once he has given them an audience. Not even once. The speaker has tried to speak with him, call him and say, hey, we need you here. The speaker of Lekwa-TeemaneLocalMunicipality. I was there when he made that call. Do you understand? I was there. So what I'm saying is that then maybe it is time for Foreverness project to go, and Metro Fibre must bring another main subcontractor here. Because since November 2021, Foreverness project as a main subcontractor and Metro Fibre as the main contractor. I mean, these people, they know the rules of tendering. These people, they know the rules of tendering. They know the rules of tendering, ladies and gentlemen. These people, they know the rules of tendering, ladies and gentlemen. But they are not applying it. They are guilty as well. Foreverness project is guilty. Metro Fibre is guilty because of they know the rules of tendering. They know the rules of tendering. But they are not applying it and ensuring that members of the community are benefiting equally from this project. Why is Metro Fibre and Foreverness project not coming to the youth and members of the community's aid and say, tell the 6 subcontractors, like, no, what you are doing is wrong. This is how they're supposed to work. But I will tell you one thing. The only reason they are not doing that, it can only be that they have some sort of agreement with the subcontractors that from whatever they're paying them, they are also benefiting from that. It can only be that type of agreement. It can only be that type of agreement. Or whereas, why are they not intervening? Why are they not correcting this? Because Foreverness Project has the power to correct this. Metro Fibre has the power to step in. Does Metro Fibre even know of the commotion that Foreverness Project is doing in Lekwa-Temane local municipality? Foreverness Project has single-handedly divided the community of Lekwa-Temane local municipality. Hey, I guess they don't care because of they are not staying in these communities, right? It's black communities. They don't care about us. They do not care about my people. You understand? Because of they got millions of rents, they own farms, they own businesses. So they do not care about what is happening. So let these black people kill each other for this money. It only means that because of let black people kill black people for this piece of money. Do you understand? Because of let them kill each other because of they are not disrupting our community. They are not disrupting anything in our community and in our lives. You understand? Let them disrupt their own economy. But Foreverness Project, Metro Fibre, you are heartless. You are heartless for not caring about other human beings. Very soon, this is a month of human rights, isn't it? This month, it's month of human rights. Or next month, human rights. So, Foreverness Project and Metro Fibre, I guess you do not care about human rights. ANC, the governing party, I guess you do not care about the human rights. I guess you do not care about the human rights. But today, this young man, and they are fighting for the women as well. There is not even one single woman here right now to support this. But we understand. Do you understand? We understand that there is no single woman right now here who has joined the protest. A peaceful protest. But I guess, like I said, we understand probably it's because of they are scared, thinking that, hey, you know what? If I'm gonna show my face there, next time if I wanna go and look for a job at a governmental institution, there's political leaders and there's local businessmen whom are controlling our governmental institution. They're gonna ensure that they get our faces, our pictures, our names. They're gonna ensure of it, and they're gonna make sure that no governmental institution is going to hire us. When the next tender comes into town, they're gonna make sure that we are not gonna get employed there because of we are fighting there. Do you understand? But ladies and gentlemen, do not be scared to fight for your rights. This is your human rights. Rather walk alone than to walk with your head down, shamefully so. Rather walk alone because of the truth. You understand? Rather walk alone because of the truth. Do not fear to walk alone for fighting for the truth. Do not fear to walk alone for fighting the injustice system. Do not fear to walk alone because of you are fighting for what is right. Because let me tell you something. If we're not gonna fix this system right now, if you're not gonna fix it right now, your children are going to be oppressed by their children. These 6 subcontractors who wants all the money to come to them and their family, who wants only their family and their children to go to boarding schools. Their children must have medical aid. Their children must have PlayStations. Do you understand? So, what is happening now is that if you do not fight this corrupt system now, ladies and gentlemen, your children are going to be enslaved by their children. Your children are going to be enslaved by their children. Your mother, your father will work in their black people's kitchens and gardens. Your brothers and sisters are going to work for them in their businesses. Do you understand? So, if you do not stand up and fight the injustice that is happening now, let me tell you something. You are dooming your children. You are dooming the future of your grandchildren. You are dooming the future of black people. Right now it's black people against black people because of black people are oppressing black people. Do you understand?
Lord, I say thank you. Me, I feel brave. Get on my knees and my head to the sky. When in the dark, hella lost. Help me shine little light on mine.